he had fallen and hit his head. And so my mom's having to go pick him up and take him to urgent care clinic. Good morning, Vana. It is Thursday and I'm getting ready for my cardiologist appointment. I have to leave around 2 o'clock, which I'm happy about because that way I can get my nap in before I leave, because I'm very bad if I do not feel well at all if I don't get my nap, and I start falling and I get really sick and it's not nice. And so I edited today's vlog, I took all my medicines and all that stuff, so I am now working on eating breakfast, some eggs and grapes. And then in a bit I'll take that nap and then I'll get dressed and everything. So, yeah, quiet morning, and I'm really just thankful that it's a late afternoon appointment, and because whenever I try to get my GI appointment, which I have in a few days, I have to get it at really early in the morning, so I do not do well. I have to come straight home and I start feeling really sick. So I'm really happy for an afternoon appointment, and it's raining outside still, sadly, but I haven't heard thunder, so I'm really hoping there won't be any thunder. I have astrophobia, so I get like really bad anxiety over thunder and lightning. I do not do well being stuck in a metal box on the road with windows where I can see all the lightning strikes and I can feel it and hear the thunder, and I don't do well with it. So hopefully it will stay with no thunder. But I'm gonna go eat and then take my nap in a bit. So we had to cancel my doctor appointment, which is a bummer because I was hoping to go talk in depth about several things with my doctor, and I won't be able to now see him until October 10th. But it's okay. The nurse is going to call and I'm going to try talking a little bit to her. I don't know if it'll help, but worth a shot. And later this evening, Mom and I will still go out. We're going to go get me some coffee, so that's fun. So I'll just find stuff to do productive here. And so yeah, it's okay. I'm feeling better today. Blood pressure, my dysautonomia is still iffy, but not as bad today. So I'm thankful for that. And I'm about to drink my coffee, and I have Nixie baby. Look at that face. Who couldn't be happy with this face? So it's okay. Hannah's just not feeling well at all. Poor thing. She's doing really badly today from the rain, and so she can't help Caroline and Sarah because she has to be up to helping if Sarah needs help or if Caroline has an allergic reaction and starts going to anaphylaxis. So that's kind of important. But it's okay. So we can just wait and go in October.
Hey y'all, it is Thursday. Don't know what Rachel's videotaped. We were supposed to go to the doctor today, but Hannah was just so sick she couldn't take care of Sarah and Caroline if they needed her help. So we had canceled that appointment, and about the time we should have been leaving, no, a little bit after, but because the appointment should have started, probably about the time the appointment should have started. I got a call from my dad's PT that he had fallen and hurt himself. So I'm on my way to his house now to see if I need to take him to like an urgent care clinic or the ER. So that is my unexpected day. I think he's okay. He really didn't think he needed to go, but I'm gonna probably take him just to check it out because of everything else that's going on. So I'll check back in later. The girls are at home. Rachel's at home with them, and hopefully everything will go okay there while I'm gone.
So it turned out to be really good that we had to cancel my doctor appointment because a little bit ago got a phone call that my maternal grandfather, who just got out of the hospital and rehab, his PT came by and he had fallen and hit his head. And so my mom's having to go pick him up and take him to urgent care clinic. And so because they said he probably needs stitches. But hopefully he'll be okay. I'm hoping it's just stitches and nothing worse. But thankfully Mama was home and able to go pick him up. So that was good. But if Mom and I might go get me coffee and do a little more shopping later this evening after Daddy gets home from work, but not sure. It'll depend on how things go with Peepaw. But I've been watching Sarah. She's not having a great day. She's feeling kind of bad, and so watching her is taking more energy. But I have food now, and I'm resting my spine since the set joints keep shifting. But resting it and giving good back support helps. So yeah, just wait and see what happens.
Hey y'all, it is 11 o'clock. I got home from the hospital about 10:45 or so, 10:30, and it's been a long day. They ended up admitting my dad, and so they didn't get him to a room until 9:30 or so. It's just been a long day, and I'm pretty wiped. Don't know what tomorrow holds as far as if he'll get out tomorrow. They're saying they're just going to observe him overnight, but we'll see what happens there. So anyway, I just wanted to give you a quick update. My day wasn't super exciting. We did have to call the paramedics because he just couldn't walk. He was really dizzy, and he's still having problems with every time he stands up, he gets dizzy. So we're gonna see how things go tomorrow.
Hey guys, it's late and I'm exhausted. I considered going to bed early tonight, but instead I stayed up as late as I usually allow myself to because it was a long and stressful day and I just needed to unwind. Mom was at the hospital all day, taking care of Peepaw, and so I babysat Sarah and helped anyone else around the house who needed it. And it just really took all my spoons, and I was exhausted and I wasn't up to doing anything. I tried doing stuff in bed even, but I was just too exhausted, and it just took a lot of spoons. So I decided to lay in bed and watch some dubbed anime. Usually I watch subbed. Like I started watching One Piece earlier. I hadn't watched any before, so I decided to finally start the series. Hadn't started because it's like 1,015 episodes long and it's still airing. So it's gonna take a long time to finish. So I hadn't started it until now. I watched some of that earlier today, but I'm watching that subbed, and so I found another anime on Netflix that's dubbed, so I could watch that once and just unwind and not have to focus on reading subtitles. And so it helped me unwind, and it probably gave me really weird dreams because it was like more creepy anime at times, but I'm enjoying it, and so I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next. I watched I think 4 episodes of that one, so we'll see how that turns out. But oh man, I'm just getting tired. Anyways, so I stayed up late, but I think it was good for me because I needed to just unwind. And it gave me a chance to talk to my friend Mel's after she got off work, since she got off work late. And she's a couple hours ahead of us. So that was nice. But yeah, it was disappointing this morning having to cancel my doctor appointment. It turned out for the best, because that meant Mom was able to go help get people out to the hospital and help him while there too. So it was good. Often that's something I've learned with chronic illness, is that I don't push this opinion on anyone else, or I don't tell them they should believe it. You know, if someone else is going through a hard time, I don't tell them, oh, you should think the same way I do. I don't do that. But for me personally, I believe that even if I don't like having to go through something, even if it's not something I would choose, it doesn't make me happy, I still believe there is some good that can come out of it, and that the Lord uses all things together for good, even if it's not something obvious. Because there have been times when something pretty bad happened, and at the time I couldn't see how any good could come of it, but years down the road I could see, oh yeah, it altered this aspect of my life personally, and maybe other people's lives as well. And while it might not be something I would choose, or that makes me happy, or I can't look at it and say, oh yeah, I'm happy that happened, I can look at it and think, well, I'm grateful I learned this or that this came about because of it. So that's one way I tend to try to look at my chronic illnesses as, because I wouldn't be who I am today without them. Sure, they are hard and they impact my life in a lot of ways I wish they wouldn't. But the impact has also had a big effect on how I've grown as a person, and I like the impact they've had on me personally because I've learned and grown a lot from it. And so, yeah, I don't push that opinion on other people. I don't tell them they have to be gratefully or chronically ill or whatever, but personally, that's what I believe for myself. So, and it helps to look at things that way. I mean, I still deal with depression, I still deal with anxiety, but while dealing with those things, I also try to look for the good in everything. But I'm going to get some sleep, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Good night, and God bless.